We are listening to Beatles reunion songs that never existed, artificially created, mind you. New ABBA songs may be around the corner as well, songs that never existed, versions of other songs, sang by Agneta and Frida, again artificially created. AI, artificial intelligence, is no more science fiction. It's here, and Björn traveled to Mexico to speak all about it. And he also teased a new form of ABBA's avatars that could be happening. Hey. So, at the end of May, Björn and Benny were on UK TV BBC Newsnight to talk about most modern developments, including the ongoing evolution of AI. There was one special moment when the host demonstrated a new ABBA song text, artificially created by the chatbot JetGPT, based on data of existing ABBA songs. When reading the lyrics, Björn gave his opinion.
That's crap, from a lyrical point of view.
But AI is certainly a serious matter not to laugh away. And so, on the 1st of June, Björn traveled to Mexico to give a 20-minute opening speech at the CSAC conference. He opened with a joke already referring to ABBA's avatars, assuring us that it is really him in flesh and blood standing there, not his avatar. He actually did that same joke last year at the premiere of his Pippi circus musical in Stockholm. Before he talked about AI and a possible new form of ABBA's avatars, Björn addressed another important issue, his quest for more rights and royalties for songwriters. I remain so passionate about the mission we are pursuing together. Currently, poor data is responsible for tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars that are not going to the creators who have earned them. And if all that money is not going to creators, where is it going? He reinforced that it is the creator who is and must be at the center of all that they are working for. In the past, Björn said that he wants to get back to the music experience of reading the liner notes when he opened a double LP, listened to the songs, and would realize all the artists being involved, due to credit. Just 2 years ago, Björn launched the initiative Credits Due. It aims to register every new person that walks into the recording studio and give credit to all contributors of a song in the digital liner notes. It's all about the right people being paid. At CSAC, he then addressed the next topic, probably one of the most modern developments, artificial intelligence. Before he would tease the possible future of ABBA's avatars, he talked about his ambivalent perception of AI. AI is a tool with vast implications that brings opportunities and threats. We know it's coming, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. It raises questions of copyright. How do we deal with it? Björn addressed the danger, but also said that AI is a very fine line. The very nature of pop music is that it imitates, evolves, gets impulses from, and repeats what has gone before. However, he is very clear in stating that music created by AI cannot reproduce what a human being can, to be emotionally touched, at least not for the moment being. It's probably far off, but it will happen. What then? According to Björn, we need to know if something is generated by AI or by human. His message to CSAC is, we need to be the leaders in finding solutions. Did you know that Björn is actually the president of CSAC? It's short for International Confederation of Societies of Authors and Composers. The previous president was French electronic music composer Jean-Michel Jarre. Björn was elected in 2020 and he was now actually re-elected to remain president. So what about ABBA's avatars? At the very end of this 9-hour meeting, which you can watch in its entirety here on YouTube, Björn participated in a panel discussion where he talked about ABBA's avatars in their current state and their future possibilities. We are close to being able to rendering avatars in real time, and that avatar model could train on whatever I've written and whatever I've said, and talk to an audience in real time. That's around the corner. It's not science fiction, it's going to happen. So please take note that this is no confirmation or announcement that ABBA's avatars will develop further, but that Björn talks about the possibility. This was his first time ever in Mexico. Take a look at his shoes. That actually reminded me of an old picture from Björn with his first band, the Hootenanny Singers. Some things just never change. But he certainly has come a long way. Talking about serious issues involving artists and about most modern developments, including streaming, fair payment, and AI. With all the potential danger of these new technologies, Björn gives hope in his speech that eventually we will sort it all out, and he remains passionate about finding solutions. I read this news of Björn in Mexico from Regina's ABBA Intermezzo International Fan Club. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this special deep dive tonight. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright, until then, hey do!